When we recruit, we start out looking for a guy that's 7 feet 8, that weighs 265 pounds, can run like a deer, can jump like a gazelle, can shoot like Steve Alford, can pass like Isaiah Thomas, can guard like Randy Whitman could. And when we don't find that guy, then we lower our standards a little bit. Now I got to go.
A Red Coat recipient in 1976, Bob Knight was a regular at the Mad Anthony's Charity Classic in Fort Wayne. And when he showed up in the Summit City, charity was generally the name of the game. In 1991, he headlined the first steak and burger dinner to raise money for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Fort Wayne. Then exactly 20 years later, he came back to do it again with the value of an education, his main message.
The town that I grew up in, great town in Ohio, Orrville, the library used to have a contest for kids reading books. And I was always in the top 10. Me and 9 girls. It never changed. I was the only boy that read.
In 2016, Knight was back in Fort Wayne, and there to see him was Nat Lehman.
He was great. There were no swear words.
See, in 1986, when Nat was just 5 years old, Knight stopped by Norwell on his way back from the Mad Anthony's to help raise money for Nat in his battle with cerebral palsy.
It's me.
A reunion 30 years in the making, Knight signed the bottom of the original article written about their first encounter, and on the bottom, he wrote,
You could have played for me.
A year later, in 2017, Knight made his final trip to the Summit City as he and Purdue legend Gene Cady spoke at the embassy. Before the event, he graciously sat down with me for an interview that was supposed to last just 3 minutes, but ended up lasting 4 times that.
Anything else you'd like to add, Coach?
Well, I don't know. You're the guy supposed to be answering questions or asking questions.
I thought I had some good ones in there.
Well, no, you did, but ask some more.
We talked basketball, politics, and even his affinity for the fort.
I really enjoyed Fort Wayne. I've had a couple of people. There was a guy named Jim Snyder that was an Air Force pilot that became a very close friend of mine, and then Bob Strait's not too far from here, and they were 2 very close friends, and there were other people like that in Fort Wayne. I always really enjoyed the Mad Anthony tournament, so there have been a lot of nice things happen to me here in Fort Wayne.
At the end of the interview, Coach also gave us the greatest promo in Highlight Zone history.
I'm Bob Knight, and I used to coach basketball a little bit. I just wanted to tell you people in the Fort Wayne area that you got a great opportunity to see a lot of good basketball here in the near future. And we're talking about the Highlight Zone. Whatever the hell the Highlight Zone is, that's what we're talking about.